This video is a warning for Shadow users on the subject of stealth, but for the sake of argument, I included the other two stealth mechs to show that they don't apply. Here's a rundown of how stealth works for those who don't know. This red eye icon means that someone sees you or has seen you within the last 3 seconds. For the sake of argument, we are going to label that as spotted status. Without spotted status, you are not visible on the minimap and you cannot be targeted in the game, which is particularly effective against weapons that require a target in order to fire, like rocket mortar and javelin ray. What stealth does is it removes the spotted status from your mech for a certain period of time. And you can see it working perfectly here and here completely as intended. So what exactly is the problem? Well, the problem is with Shadow. Let me get into that. Simply put, at the time of recording this, there is a bug with Shadow where its stealth duration is not the same as its ability duration. Tengu's ability duration is for its stasis timer, not its stealth, but it does indeed stay in stealth for 4 seconds as it should. This bug has been in the game for a while, but for the longest time I actually thought that it was random. Now you can see as the ability duration is still ticking, I have the spotted status in the upper left corner, and that is not something that should be happening. Now I thought that it was random, but it turns out to be exactly 2 seconds before your ability duration ends is when you lose your stealth, even though you should have those extra 2 seconds, and it's actually insane to me how much I attempt to get done in those last 2 seconds. Those last 2 seconds are the ones that Shadow users use to take cover and get out of bad situations. And so this bug had been ruining me for actually quite a while, until I was informed by someone else that it ends 2 seconds before the ability duration ends, and so I decided to give it a little bit of a test, and indeed that is true, and it doesn't matter if you have a duration implant on or whatever, it is always going to be 2 seconds. Now I know this isn't necessarily relevant to everybody because not a lot of people use Shadow, but for those who do, this is definitely something good to know, just in case you didn't already know, because it took me a very long time to figure it out, and even longer to actually make this video on it, so you probably already knew, but just in case you didn't, here's this. So yes, that's good. Bye.